Yo, what up, gamers? We're doing a rare no camera video off stream, just chilling. I want to talk about what I'm thinking for Trials this weekend. What am I going to bring in as far as the armor, the builds, all that good stuff. Trials of Osiris returns this weekend. That is the 17th of March, St. Paddy's Day. And we've got some new weapons that we might be able to chase, maybe even that Adept SMG. We'll get into that more in a moment. But first, I want to talk about how I do Trials carries all weekend, every weekend, and that is what I'm going to do all season. So if you want the new weapons and whatnot, that new Adept SMG when it comes out, come to Twitch, make an account, hang out in the stream. You'll earn points for being there. We call those points carrots. You use those carrots to enter my raffles and auctions and whatnot. They're always free. You've never been charged, not a single time. I've carried over 5,000 people to the Lighthouse across D1 and D2, and I would like you to be one of those people. But let's get into it. The first card I'm going to be doing with King Gathalion and Glad, which will be a fun first card that happens at 10 a.m. Pacific time on Friday, right at reset. And here's what I'm bringing into that first card. Let's get into it. I'm using this brand new helmet, which gains Woven Mail when grappling. It gives you flinch resistance and all that good stuff. Woven Mail is a very, very good perk, and we've even got some things here that help out with that. Like when we activate our grapple, it gives us bonus airborne effectiveness and handling for short duration. It also reloads my weapons. My Woven Mail, or while I'm Woven Mail and I kill somebody with a weapon, it creates a tangle which I can use to throw at people and deal 100 damage going into the fight. We're going to be getting more grenade energy every time we deal damage. And then this is just for recovery, but it's still a very good build. We got 100 recovery, 100 discipline. So we're going to be getting grapples as much as possible. And realistically, the idea behind this strat is I just want Woven Mail as much as possible. Woven Mail will give me all those accuracies I just talked about. It will reload my weapons when I grapple. We'll also have, as you can see here, flinch resistance. And we'll even have some damage resistance with Woven Mail. So we'll take a little bit less damage, more damage, however you want to say it. Like, I have more health with Woven Mail, less flinch, and it's just an overall really good build. We're going to try it out with Trespasser, with Eye of Soul. This is what I'm thinking of going with to start Trials this weekend. I think there's a lot that you can do with this build, and I'm going to be totally honest with you. I have not done that much yet in Crucible with it, so I'm going to be learning as I play Trials. But I believe this helmet, if utilized well, can be really, really strong. You can pretty much have flinch resistance and damage resistance like more than half the time you're in the game, which in Trials, when you have so many 1v1s that can mean the win or the loss of the round, that is unbelievably helpful. The other thing I want to note on my armor, and I want to thank Big Daddy Patty, one of my mods on Twitch, for this idea, is this Reaper mod works in Crucible. After using your class ability, so that's just a dodge, your next weapon final blow spawns an Orb of Power. And the reason this is so big, besides getting your super faster, is you can do things like have Arc Surge on when you pick up an orb, and replenish health when you pick up an orb. And I've got an arc weapon. So I can dodge, get a kill, grab an orb, get some health from that orb, get some super energy from that orb, and deal extra damage with my Trespasser. Seems like a really, really good combination, and I'm going to definitely be trying that out in Trials to see how well that will do. I've got the little Ahamkara spine build ready to go. I need to find infusion fuel for that gauntlet though, in case I feel like Solar Hunter is still the play. I've got a Void Hunter Wormhusk build ready in case I think that is the play. But to break down my thoughts here, realistically, I think that I am not going to be that good on this build. I just don't have very much practice with it. It's goofy. It's one of those things where, like with Wormhusk and other Ahamkara's builds, I have so much practice with it, it's second nature to me. I know in every single fight when to use my abilities, how to get in, how to get out. I just know how to min-max the efficiencies of those builds as I've used them so much. But this build, I have not used much at all. So remembering that I can do my little flip dodge instead of a reload dodge to suspend targets, knowing that I can grapple in and out, taking advantage of that Woven Mail and stuff, I'm not going to be utilizing all the perks as well as I would if it was a build I'd used a lot. So we're going in with this build because I think it's going to be strong if I learn it, but also for fun. What? Streamers going into Trials for fun? I'm going in for fun, friends. I have a feeling that Trials will have a pretty serious player base in it for week 1, and I really just want to go in there and have a good time. And I think I'll be able to do carries even while using things that I'm not super comfortable with. And I'm hoping that that's the case, but we'll see. Obviously, I'm not totally sure until we get in there and try it out for ourselves. But this is the thought. This is my build going in for card 1. However, I think that the meta from last season is still a thing. And here is a very strong Peacekeeper build I've got, and it's Void. Don't look at the weapons. This has nothing to do with what I'm thinking. Just the Void, Sentinel, and this build right here. So the Hunter is what I'm thinking of starting Trials with for funsies, but realistically, everybody, I'm pretty confident in my Titan build. I ended last season using my Titan and my Peacekeepers using SMGs with it. This makes SMGs so strong, and realistically, SMGs are already pretty meta. So this is only going to make them stronger, and I felt really good last season getting bubbles, using my spike grenades, and just going nuts with the SMG. You can throw on triple void targeting for Shayeras and stuff like that, triple unflinching. There's just a lot you can do with this Titan build. So that Hunter build I showed you is the... Ooh, nice buns.
Why are you the way that you are?
That Hunter build I showed you is the one I'm thinking will be the for fun build that I'm thinking will be possibly a really strong build, but I've got this in the back pocket ready to go for me as what I think to be maybe the meta build of this season. And to go even further, we also have a Trials SMG coming out, and I believe that this thing is going to be nuts. We've had other streamers and other YouTubers make videos about just how good this thing looks, but it's going to be in the kinetic slot with strands, which you can utilize with strand builds. It's going to have a lot of really good perks. You can get adept. It's probably going to be the best SMG in the game. So when you consider that we've got this brand new, and it's pretty, Trials SMG coming out, and when you consider that Peacekeepers is already probably the strongest build in the game for competitive Crucible, I want to tell you that I'm going to be maining Hunter Strand and just having a good old time flipping all over the place and doing crazy fun Strand related things. But realistically, there's still a Flawless Pool this season. I'm still trying carries, which is not easy to do through Flawless Pool, and I might have to use the strongest of the strong. That might be Peacekeepers, that might be with the Shayeras, that might be with the new Strand SMG. We're not sure. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Hunter is almost always my main, but maybe it'll be Titan this season. Starting with the Grapple build, Ahamkara's build, and Wormhusk builds ready to go behind him if I need him. Otherwise, the Peacekeeper Titan with this fantastic combination of perks is ready to go if I need to get real sweaty. Thank you for watching this video. Thanks for listening to me just talk about Trials and my thoughts and what I'm thinking of bringing into Trials of Osiris. Yeah. Hope you have a wonderful day. I hope to see you on Twitch. Come make an account. Come hang out with us. I ask you so many times to do it. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it. Come join us. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. See you in Trials. See you in the stream.